Right, okay, we're live here at i47 at Telford International Centre, kicking off the 1v1 at last. First game we've got on for you today is going to be TCM-Shawzi, Ollie Shaw versus Ty Walton, Dignitas Ty. So I'd like to welcome along Chrissy Bullard with me today, commentating on this first match. Chrissy, looking forward to a good tournament here today.
Yeah, no, it should be good. It's sort of the first tournament, well, for me anyway, for FIFA 13, so it'll be nice to sort of test the waters and see what's good in this game, basically.
And really delighted we've got 42 player tournament here today, which for the quieter LAN of the year, the winter LAN, we're really pleased with. So hope you join us on the stream today. We're going to be streaming throughout the day today through the 1v1 and tomorrow with the 2v2 as well. So just getting ready for the players to set up, and we'll be straight to the first game. So the way we've got things today, we've got 42 players broken into 6 groups of 7. Top 2 players from each group go through, and then the 4 best third places after that. So we'll have a knockout bracket later on today, 16 players, best of 3 in that. So interesting, Chrissy, to see we got nice European flavour again at a LAN in UK, which is always nice.
Yeah, no, it's good to see. Like, I was speaking to Cohen earlier. He came, I think, runner-up in ESWC 2011, and it's good to see him here, as well as a couple of German players, and there's half a dozen Portuguese players as well. So it's nice to see. I can see why they've come, because you've got this massive version gaming tournament that kind of every FIFA player has their attention to right now, and this is only going to be good training for that. So it's kind of a no-brainer, it's just to come here. You know, I'm surprised not that, you know, so fewer big UK players are here. There's, you know, of known names, there's only sort of 6 or 7, so that's quite a surprise. Considering, you know, it's so cheap to travel here for good training. But we're about to kick off with Brazil. Brazil is Ty Walton, and Shawzi is Real Madrid. They're both playing 4-2-3-1, mirror formations. So yeah, we'll see what it's got in stock for us.
It's good to start off with a couple of UK's top players. Ty obviously been representing the UK around Europe and around the world in different events, and Shawzi's returned to the scene this year and done really, really well. So he's should be a good game, this one. So as we say, so we've got Ty as Brazil in the blue, just to confuse me completely, and Ollie is Real Madrid. So we're just getting things. So just any feedback in the chat room on the stream, things you want to see. We've got a lot of FIFA players here. We can ask them questions for you throughout the day, anything you want. So don't be afraid to shout, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're 6 minutes in. It's been fairly tight so far. Ollie with a nice bit of play, but broken up by. Interesting to see that Ty's moved to Brazil. Always been a Real Madrid fan before. I know you're a big advocate of Brazil yourself, Chrissy.
Yeah, no, it's, I haven't really spoke to Ty about his team selection at all, but I actually feel that it depends how you're going to play. I'm actually surprised because Ty's playing 4-2-3-1. He has opted for Brazil, because I don't know, I think Brazil are more beneficial if you play a riskier formation. I think 4-2-3-1's fairly solid. You don't have to worry about the speed of your defenders as much. But saying that, I played 4-2-3-1 with Brazil last year. All year, and found it really good. But I tried it. You know, the first thing I tried was this formation, 4-2-3-1 Brazil. Does this work like it did last year? And I don't feel it did. It didn't benefit how I play anyway. So I'm quite interested to see how Ty plays it. Again, Shawzi kind of looking for them runners over the top, but Now Ty again is all sort of set up in defence. It's going to be really sort of hard to break him down now. He's going for that short through ball again into the centre, but Ty again with the chance to counter-attack. But yeah, that's the problem with this sort of 4-2-3-1 formation. You've only got that one striker, so the chances to counter-attack are sort of few and far between, and it will probably be a lot of this actually. Both players trying to counter-attack, and if they can't, which will more than likely be the case on a lot of occasions, they'll sort of keep the ball and start an attack from the back, getting fullbacks forward. Like we see now, Ty's had possession for about 5 minutes now. Just trying to force Shawzi into a mistake, really.
It's all very tight at the moment. I think Ollie's had one good chance just now, but here's a free kick for Ty. He's driven in. Ollie's dealt with it, but not onto the edge of the box. And, people that are just asking, I've just had a question on Twitter. There are brackets, they're on binary beast, but we'll get them on the site view in a minute. Just been a little bit hectic, and we wanted to get things going, so no excuses, but we'll get there. Here's a lovely dribble from Ty, but unfortunately hit straight at the keeper, and Real Madrid break away. So we've got the first few results coming in, and in Group F, David Wiley 2-0 winner over Alex Brody, so that's our first result. Second result in Group D, David Coolidge beat Terry Anstis 3-1, so there's our in the corner from Ty, but headed it wide there. So I think what's really pleasing from our perspective, Chris, it's the winter land, which is always the quietest one of the year. I think last year we were lucky to scrape 20 players. This year we've got 42 players, we've got quite a few internationals and a lot of new faces, which is always nice to get people who are prepared to come along and give it a try. And as we're talking, was that not in? I've looked like it was in from here. Unbelievable. Yeah, sorry Chris, just asking you a question there mid-flight about sort of numbers and that in the winter land. It's so nice to see international faces and lots of nice new faces.
Yeah, no, I think especially for like UK players that have been around for the scene for sort of 1 or 2 years and know about the events at least, it's always nice to come to the first few, because that skill gap doesn't really exist. Everyone's on a level playing field, kind of. No one's sort of trained 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 games. No one's going to be amazingly good at this game yet, because everyone's, the game's been out sort of 2 months and a half or something. So everyone's still kind of trying to figure it out. I pretty much solely come here to see what's working and what's not. That is the reason why I've come here. And so for a lot of players, they may feel it's a new game. If my formation and my game plan works, then why can't I win? And that's why we probably get the sort of most kind of shocks at this tournament. I remember getting knocked out of EGL last year. The game had been out a week. I really had no idea how to play it and got knocked out. And sort of a few unknown players got through out of sort of my failure. But it's kind of good to see in a way that is possible. And Ty now with a chance, really open up for him. How has he missed that? That was a great chance. I thought he was just going to drill it into that near corner, to be honest, but he went for the shot across goal. And I'd say that's the best chance of the game right there, 42 minutes in. But again, Ty sort of dominating the possession here. I've got a feeling this is going just in a sort of board draw, really. Unless someone, actually a draw does benefit both of these players actually, because the way the third place guy qualifies, nice chance for Ty again. I think that was a defensive header actually that managed to get that, or maybe Ty just sort of nearly letting the gap there. Good. No one really wants to concede now before half time. Ty still dominating possession. Can he get a chance now just before? No. It should be it. Any thoughts further on mine for that half?
Yeah, it's fairly tight. I think Ollie started off dominating, and then Ty came back into it and really should be 1-0 up, I would say. So Ollie will be happy. He's kept it at 0-0. And see his second half. Oh, I was just going to say, started off in the same vein with Ty in control, but Ollie wins it back. But so, guys, if you want to follow the bracket, it's obviously early days yet. There's not there's not a lot of games being played yet, but it's on Binary Beast, and I'll get a link on Sweet Patch TV for you straight after this game. We'll make sure the content that you need is provided for you. So, thinking it could be quite a late night tonight, Chrissy, but we're allowed to hear as long as it takes to get the tournament finished, which is always nice. So we've got the pub quiz to cater with later on, but that's always a good laugh, especially seeing what some people wear to it. But here's Ty attacking. Ollie's calmly taking it out of defence there. Just see the second round of games starting to kick off now around the place. So Ty's taking a lot of possession in sort of the midfield defensive area, keeping the ball, not rushing forwards. I know watching Ty over the years, he's always been in this sort of position where he's done his best work. He likes to take it out, buy himself some time. Interesting to see if he does the same thing with Brazil. He has here, now he's got, oh, there we go. You saw the way he took it out wide, worked the space, brought himself the time, and simple header in the end.
Yeah, it was a bit, it was too easy, as simple as that really. How Shawzi didn't sort of lock down that pass. You know, there was a free player in his box and there wasn't a player anywhere near him. He just was allowed to pass to him, turn, cross. Fairly simple. And, you know, it wasn't like it was even a counter-attack as well. You know, he had 9 defenders back in his half there. That was way too easy. But Shawzi again with the chance. This is the dummy. Can he work out a shot? Goes to the overhead. This is the chance. Pass across. Yeah, well, I'd like to see a sort of first-time header across goal. That's probably what he had in mind, but maybe his FIFA player was on the same wavelength there. And yeah, nearly an equaliser there, and good opportunity for Shawzi, but Ty again. This is when Ty's probably going to be at his best now. Shawzi's going to be a bit more pressuring into sort of, he needs to win the ball back. He's 1-0 down, so Ty's probably going to have a lot of opportunities now to kind of exploit that pressure from Shawzi. It's his game, I believe, really. The way he plays. So. But Shawzi with the counter-attack. There's a right winger trying to get involved, but again, sort of too easily giving the ball back to Ty. And now Shawzi's probably going to be waiting 5 minutes to get the ball back again. Exactly. So, you think Shawzi can turn around now? What's that?
Yeah, we saw EGL. Were you at EGL this time, the last one, EGL 8? Ollie really dominated, got himself in, and then, what was that the last I saw? I can't remember, probably when we were commentating together actually. It was here, wasn't it, where Ollie had dominated, won every match, and then lost to Aman, yeah. That's right, in the semi-final. Ollie had blown everybody apart, and then in that game he couldn't defend. And hopefully he's worked on that since then. But you've always got a fancy when Ty's ahead. He doesn't very often give the game away, but that'll be the commentator's curse. Yeah, he's not exactly going for it. So we're at Insomnia 47 here at Telford International Centre. This is first round of games in the group stages of the FIFA 13 Multiplay 1v1 Pro Cup, kindly sponsored by Magcats. And we've got TCM-Shawzi versus Dignitas Ty, and Ty is 1-0 up. Oh, Ollie's pulled it back. 79th minute. 1-1. Oh no, straight back up the other end and a goal. So just Ollie was feeling good, he got back and he got that point for himself. Play at the last 10 minutes, Ty goes straight up the other end, cross and a near post header. Very FIFA goal. So Ty, I should think now, is going to show back down the flanks, which is one of his preferences. And Chrissy, was that a case of Ollie worked hard to get back in the game and then relaxed as he equalised and got hit straight away?
No, I don't think at all. Actually, I don't think Ollie deserved to be back in the game at all. He had a great chance there actually, but I thought he was going to sort of give a pass into Benzema, who was the open man. Instead, he just crossed it into a man who was marked by two players, and miraculously he sort of got the header. And Ty scored exactly the same way. So I think there's kind of a little bit of justice there. They just both put in random crosses, not really directed anywhere, and both benefit from. So I might be biased, but no, I think that's somehow justice for once coming off in FIFA, which you don't normally see. And that's a great goal. Just passing it into the box. But Shawzi knows he has to pressure him now and has to sort of force and be prone to their mistakes. And I think Ty will be able to set out from him. You know, not in FIFA 13 you get 2 goals scored in stoppage time nowadays, especially from a player like Ty. So he should be able to see this out, maybe even score one more. Unless he makes stupid mistakes like that, of course. Can Shawzi get a chance? Like, Ty can... Well, Ty's actually struggling to sort of get it out of his half right now, but, you know, time's on his side, I guess, so... Shawzi, a few skill moves to get into the box, but again, denied by trying to sort of dribble it in, really. And game over, GG. Good game for Ty.
Yeah, I think the score in the end probably reflects the match at the end of the day. Ollie started the game off well, but Ty came into it really, really well. Dominated most of the play, as you said. Second goal cancelled out Ollie's goal, and that was it. 3-1. So there you go, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks, Chrissy, for commentating on the first game there. We're just going to take a quick advert break and we'll be straight back for the next.